Virginia Tech offense led by the junior college transfer Jerod.
Yeah, I really like this kid, his demeanor, his moxie, and the element that he brings to this Justin Fuente offense, spread tempo attack, his ability to run, but also there you see his ability to pass. It really made it tough on the Vols last week to bring him down at 6'3". This young man, he's a load, and so looking forward to watching him today live.
Against Tennessee last week. Against a four-man rush. Evans' pass is incomplete. Isaac Yiadom on the 3rd and long. Evans will tuck it and run. He's across the 30, and he's going to be just short of the first down, about a half-yard short, and it's 4th down for Virginia Tech.
Brings to this offense, as it looks like Virginia Tech is keeping their offense on the field. Just about now, they send their punting unit out, but the athleticism, when activated in the pocket for Evans.
Isaiah Ford goes in motion. Evans fakes it to Ford, gets a block from Rogers, and is finally felled near midfield by the safety John Johnson.
You're right.
Evans across the middle. He's got C.J. Carroll. First down at the Da Vinci of Blacksburg. Evans over the middle, and there's a strike, but incomplete, intended for Cam Phillips, who had a career-high 7 catches last week. John Johnson. Jim Reed said, the most impressive man I've coached in 40-plus years as a coach, and he said John Johnson. Off play action. That's caught by Isaiah Ford for a gain of 7. Basketball player in high school, in fact, 37 points per game as a senior. Another speed option. Evans will keep it. He's a big boy, 6'3", 240. He picks up 4. Evans out of the backfield to McMillan. Wards off Strahan, and Virginia Tech on the board to Beethoven.
This was just a brilliant play call and design. You see the replay there, McMillan coming out of the backfield, and they
during his time in Blacksburg. Off play action. Evans is going to take a shot downfield. Laying out, incomplete, intended for Phillips. Cameron Moore on the cut.
This last one, I think this is put on the money. Anytime that you can get your hands on it, and maybe he could have ran through that catch. You know,
Cam Phillips, the intended target. Evans pump fakes, and he's taken down by Landry right at the line of scrimmage.
Bo didn't find it too funny, though.
He didn't find it much funny. There's a screen to Hodges, swims past one defender into BC territory, and finally brought down inside to make up for those mistakes on defense.
Indeed.
And special teams. That's going to be enough for a first down. Harris on. There's a screen to McMillan, who is erased in the back. On 2nd and long. Evans with time over the middle, and that's caught. Virginia Tech on the radio. One pass option. Evans decided to throw. And
moving on.
Hodges in the slot, bottom of your screen. Evans floats one up for Ford, and a touchdown for Virginia Tech. Terrific touch by Jerod Evans. Week, Virginia Tech jumps out to a 14-0 lead.
Yeah, just a simple 3-step read here, and he goes right to the area that he knew where he wanted to go. He found the one-on-one matchup, and Isaiah Ford doing a great job of locating the football and hauling it in for the TD.
Justin Fuente told us yesterday he doesn't have the receiving depth he would like.
They're changing a couple of things there. Calling maybe the play from the sideline.
Whatever they change, it works.
Yeah,
C.J. Carroll in the Boston College territory.
Yeah, up tempo and going to get another play, get you a little unsettled, sending guys deep.
About his longtime consigliere, Bud Foster, after this play as Evans goes downfield. And knocked away by McClary, but we've got a flag.
Yeah, always being the defensive coordinator, and They got a good tandem going there with Coach Fuentes and Coach Foster.
Throughout the years.
Big day for his alma mater as well. North Dakota State upset Iowa earlier today. Downfield for Ford in the double coverage. And he held on for a score.
Evans showing extreme confidence in Ford here. Watch it. He throws this ball in between two defenders, Moore, Johnson, two very good players, maybe the two best players in the secondary for Boston College. Isaiah Ford doing what every quarterback loves and wants. High pointing the football, excellent hands, and a great job of finishing off this play. Virginia Tech, as you said earlier, quick strike offense, taking a shot. And oftentimes teams do that on the first play of a series. You saw it there. Evans to Ford for 6.
Ford last year set a school record for single season receptions, receiving yards, and receiving touchdowns. He was the Hokies' first 1,000-yard receiver in school history.
After review, the ruling on the field is confirmed. Touchdown.
Yeah.
Step.
On 3rd down. This is Cam Phillips, gets a block, and he's got room. Phillips, midfield, and out of bounds, deep into BC.
No, these quick passes have now turned into runs for these tempo offenses. When you can get it out to the edges, when you've got the numbers, teams look at this now as another form of run ball.
Play action. Looking for Ford. Broken up by McClary and a flag.
Defense, number 14, 15-yard penalty.
For Paul Pasqualoni. But you see the coverage here. Once again, he's in the right location. You don't need to play with your hands there. There's no need to be filling the wide receiver. Go make a play on your heels so they can then pour it on.
McMillan splits wide. Evans gets a block from Chris Cunningham, his tight end, and moves this chain.
One-on-one opportunities there for the take.
Evans rolling to his right, on the run, Cunningham, touchdown, Virginia Tech.
From the Hokies, Evans doing what he does best, making plays and helping his team get in the end zone.
Marshawn Williams goes wide. Evans fakes to him. He'll keep Jerod Evans across the 35, and he picks up a Hokie first down at the 30.
Ford certainly makes you want to work a little harder.
Evans underneath, incomplete. The intended target was... Evans will keep. And he's going to be close. Evans on the speed option, fakes the pitch, got a first down, taken down inside the 10 at the 8 by Williams.
This defender with the fake pitch here puts him in no man's land, and that little fake right there was the crease he needed. Fuente likes to feature.
Evans to Sam Rogers, and the blowout.
We've seen 3 different touchdowns come at the expense of this Boston College defense right in the flat, and great timing on the part of Evans. You see the pressure in his face. That didn't faze him. Managed to get the ball to one of my favorite.
Players love him. The other coaches seem to love him. But there were a lot of heads that were shaking after that 56.
Is definitely the premier program there, in my opinion.
Off the tip, that's picked off. John Johnson down the sideline and out of bounds. Turnover by Virginia Tech. And you're not going to see that very often. A ball going through the hands and off the hands of the sure-handed Isaiah Ford.
I thought it had a little too much juice in it. You know, that's an intermediate route, and you know, it's a touch pass. He had area around him, to, you know, Evans to throw it. Hey, thanks for ripping off that scab, Anish. Of course I have. And
Cam Phillips turning upfield and finally brought down at the 40 by Harris.
yeah, and from side of the ball. So, you know, this is something that the players will talk about.
Evans with time. He's got Ford downfield. He makes the catch in front of Yidam. A gain of 48. Energy all afternoon.
Yeah, and get used to hearing it here. Perfect execution on max protect. Evans gets that ball out in the nick of time as the pressure gets to him.